girlfriends in general. That's that's where we get our material from.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's funny. I love it when people watch our show
and then they
inbox us and say,
"Y'all, we got another one."
But we prefer the DMs better. I mean, I like the DMs better.
Do you answer your DMs?
If they're cute and they retired, I do.
Okay, y'all. Here's the next letter. Lord have mercy. Dear Tanika and Tina, okay, listen up, y'all, for real. Everybody, Facebook, y'all. Okay, here we go.
Oh, we got everybody. We got.
Okay,
everybody.
y'all. Let's knock this one out the park. I have been with my partner for 8 years, and from the outside, everybody thinks we have the perfect relationship. He's successful, generous with gifts, and always charming at social gatherings. What people don't see is how he systematically undermines my confidence at home. He calls my career cute and reminds me that I could never afford our lifestyle without him. When I received a promotion last year, hold it, girl, I know. He suggested my boss probably felt sorry for me. He criticized my appearance with helpful suggestions about my weight, clothes, and makeup. When I confronted him, he says he's just trying to help me be at my best self and that I should be grateful for his honesty. I manage our household entirely, cooking, cleaning, social calendar, and caring for our children while working full time. Girl, listen to this. If I ask for help, he reminds me how hard he works and how much pressure he's under. Yet, he finds time for golf every weekend and nights out with his colleagues. I recently found evidence, I'm about to be hot,
I already know what's going to happen.
That he may be having an affair. What the hell? When confronted, he turned it around on me, asking if I were more attentive and less boring in bed, he wouldn't need to look elsewhere. I'm about to...
You know what?
Well, I was somehow apologizing to him by the end of the conversation. Girl, my self-esteem has eroded so gradually that I barely recognize myself anymore. I have a good job and a supportive family, yet I feel trapped. Why can't I just leave? Come on now.
You know I got a lot to say. First of all, the boring in bed thing, girl, she just needs some costumes. Y'all know I'm bringing them costumes.
Whipped cream,
costume and role play.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Okay, we got you on that, girl.
One with Vegas, but that's okay. I'll say that. That's another topic.
Okay. So let's break this down. Can we break it down?
Break it down.
Okay, did y'all? Okay, listen to this, y'all. He wants to exude that they are perfect, that they have the perfect relationship. Yet behind closed doors, he is demonstrous, right?
You know,
like what?
Check this out.
What?
We see this all the time. Y'all know what this is? We see this all the time on social media.
We do, don't we?
Because I know for a fact with some of my girlfriends, they hugging them with their husband on Facebook. They can't stand them jokers. They cannot stand them. I'm like,
we got to do another episode about how social media affects your relationships.
Great, Trey. We're great. Thank you, Trey. How are you?
And because social media, I think, has really done a doozy on relationships because people are living up to some sort of facade that's not real.
It's not real. When you see all of these people doing this and that, y'all, it's not real. Everybody has problems.
Yeah.
The problem that social media has done, as well as some of these online dating apps, they have made it so easy to walk away from each other. That's the bottom line.
That's facts.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Kevin Samuels. Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
But when I tell you about that, you know, a lot of women didn't agree with Kevin Samuels. But I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I agree with a lot of stuff that he said.
Not everything.
Not everything.
And I think it was more so about the way he said it too.
It was delivery.
It was delivery of it. So then that caused issues and stuff. Yes, and that's right. Social media plays a lot into this with the lust of the eye. So they're always comparing your person with this facade of who they think they want.
Right.
What happened here?
Oh my God. The lady in the letter, where are you going to realize you're in the enemy's bedroom?
Amen to that.
Carolyn Thomas said,
Carolyn, you got nailed
she
that.
needs to go.
She's sleeping with the enemy, ain't she?
She's sleeping with the enemy. Hey, you guys. Hey, Mel, how are you? When I tell you, but sometimes, y'all, you can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah.
It's so easy for you and I to sit here and say something.
I'm not judging her, but
we're not judging, but it's easy for us to say what we'll do.
Mm-hmm.
But until you're in that situation, you really don't know. What's the fish analogy, producer?
What is a fish? Well, she wants to tell us a fishing analogy. We don't know what that is.
So
What is that?
The fish analogy of when you're with a narcissist is when they first catch you, they put you in a big, gigantic tank. The water's clean, you get great food, it's wonderful. And slowly over time, they stop feeding you, they stop cleaning your tank, and before you know it, you're in the frying pan. But once you've gotten there, it's already too late because it started off so good and you've already been beaten down over time.
Oh Lord, have
And
y'all
let me
heard about
tell
the
you,
fish?
that's so
something else.
true.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's why
God.
it's so hard to leave.
Because it's a gradual thing, right?
You know what?
Can you
Oh
speak
my
about
gosh. Rhonda, that's true. Hey,
What'd she
Rhonda.
say?
Rhonda said, can you all speak about the professional narcissist?
Ooh,
Please.
child.
There's a lot.
They are so versed in their narcissism
I know you're
that
mama talking.
you know that's just who they are. There's no differentiation between them and anything else.
No.
That's just
No.
who they on everyday everything that they do level.
Let me tell you, y'all, and oh my goodness, Rhonda, that's a good topic, especially with the market, the profession that we're
Thank
in
you,
real
street
estate.
singer.
Because let me tell you something, there are a lot of narcissists when it comes to in I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it in real estate. There's a lot of narcissists.
Because we're in real estate, y'all. So
We're in
so
real estate.
So yes, there are.
There are.
What's your point?
Look, she goes
What's your
shy
point,
back.
girl?
You know me, y'all. I don't shy back from anything because God is my provider. So I don't shy back from anything.
Mm-hmm.
So the main thing, there are a lot of narcissists in it. I know exactly where you're going with that. And I've met some. I've actually had to deal with one on a transaction not so long ago. I had to actually stop the brother and tell him, whoa. You're not going to speak to me like that.
Yeah, just any kind of way.
Not any kind of way. I'm grown. And I'm helping you out. But I think that is part of it because a lot of times, especially when you get to a certain level in your career,
Oh yeah.
they take on that trait.
Sometimes
No.
they do.
They do. You will never, ever see me or Tanika
no, I don't do that.
acting like that. No.
Never.
Because at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, we got to report to a higher being. And he's going to hold us accountable for how we treat our brothers and sisters.
Absolutely.
So you never. But I know exactly. You know I have experiences with a narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I do know your story. Oh.
Can
I
we
just
share your
remember-
story? What's your story, girl?
Oh, I remember
Do
her
you know her
story.
story? No, she can only have permission to share.
I'm
it.
not
But-
sharing
but
it. Oh,
can
it's a
we?
good story.
Can we? Please?
Oh. my
Okay, if
goodness.
she says yes, you can share it. Okay, listen. Can I ask if you've been in that relationship? Why is this lady staying? Why?
She left. But
why-
if you
but-
want to
but-
share it. Because let me tell y'all something. She has a story and a testimony out of this world. You know I had forgot about that, sis, until you just said something. Oh my God. Y'all listen.
I think everybody probably has a story of honestly.
Not like that.
But I don't. Well, if she gives us permission, we can talk about it.
If you give
But
us
I think
permission,
people who
I'm not
who
gonna
are
mention
mature,
names.
who are seasoned, and who have been in relationships, I believe that you probably have experienced some level of toxicity in your relationship when y'all broke up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Marcy.
Or why it might have led to a breakup.
Ooh.
So what's he saying?
Oh, he says, I'm honest, I didn't know that as a man is narcissistic. Once I tuned in,
To
y'all
y'all-
changed my life.
Really?
Oh,
Okay, go
thank you.
deeper. How do we really? Are you saying you used to be a narcissist? Is that what he's saying?
That's how God works. That's
You know what?
That's what we do.
We
here.
appreciate even you saying that, even if this is a blessing to one
got you.
person, to encourage you, to inspire you, to let you know that God is able and that we need to get back to the basic, which is back to God's words. And we, this hour that we spend for our lunch and laughing and talking, we're going to give God the glory for it because that's what He's inspired us to do. So thank you for saying
it's
that.
all God. All day.
Yeah, no doubt.
We wouldn't even be here without Him.
Come on now.
But and I'm telling you, all these people that sent these notes in, they going on the prayer list.
Yeah.
They go
On the prayer line.
a main line.
The
Jesus
main-
on the main
main
line.
line.
Tell him what you want. Who can
No,
sing?
you about to sing? Okay.
You know I can't sing.
That's true.
You didn't have to sing that.
I'm just saying, so back to this. Now she's found evidence. Let's break this down. Now that she's found evidence, he talked her out of the evidence. That's number one. And she's
Been there,
still
done that.
staying around. So y'all, how does she get up out of this? Because she's got kids. She's got her own career apparently. I think people stay out of fear.
That's not. Now, you know what's funny? I saw myself that when he said about her career, what do you call hers?
Little, like cute. Little.
Mine used to call what I did a hobby.
Ooh.
Who laughing now?
What?
We on our own.
Did she
business.
give
Hello?
us?
Partner.
She said no, don't share.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. No, I won't share her stuff.
Amen.
No,
Okay.
She got a child.
Yeah.
But When I tell you, once you realize it, and through prayer, fasting and prayer, some things you have to fast and pray for some things.
Yeah. Let's see what Street Singer says. It's
It's
the
the truth.
truth.
The Bible says the truth gonna set you free.
Yeah.
You girls are what? Are teaching how to love. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's our
That's our
intent.
goal.
Oh wow!
See,
Thank you.
you just
First
made my
Corinthians 13, all the way, baby. For y'all
made
who
my
do not know, look it
Hey,
up.
Christine.
It's about love, 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 love,
Hey,
love.
God.
That's what First Corinthians 13 is all about. And that is a ministry in itself. To us, our goal is to get back to marriage is our first ministry.
You know what? Bible basics. We just want to get back to
Bible basics all the way around in every facet
All
of
the way
our life.
around.
So when you come on these podcasts, we're going to be talking about wealth generation. We're going to be talking about how to maintain and sustain a godly relationship in marriage, things like that, which would honor God.
And we're trusting and believing God for that, for the
For
next
us,
chapter
yeah.
in our lives.
Absolutely. It's
You know what I
coming.
mean? I know it's coming.
Yeah.
It might be one of y'all. Who knows? Hey,
Who knows?
that's it. Oh, hey, Faith Diva in the house. See, okay. People over here don't know me as that. They know me as Faith Diva. Father Almighty, I trust in Him because I'm divinely inspired, victoriously anointed, and appointed.
Oh.
I am His diva. That's what they know me as. Right, Chris?
Watchman left my testimony. How Jesus
I
died
got
and saved me
dead
seven
times.
Wow.
Oh, he left it on our page.
You did? We're gonna check that out.
We will be
Rupert.
checking it out. Please
Woo.
make sure you go listen. For those of you over here on this one, please also check out the TNT podcast. Please share that testimony over there as well, because we have people that are on our other
Platforms as well.
We want to hear your testimony, because you know what?
Okay, is that
that
Felicia?
gives somebody hope.
Felicia says, "Are you ladies actively dating?"
We are.
Yes,
I don't
Lord.
know.
We're very open to dating.
Well,
Absolutely.
my activity been slow.
Well, Coach is about to get us up off the bench.
Put
Coach,
me in the game,
Coach Jesus, put us in the game.
Put me in the game, Coach. Girl, right now I'm trying.
But you know what? I think you just have to be open.
I gotta work my way down though. I'm going from linebacker to cornerback. And I'm trying to get the wide receiver. Then I'm
You're just trying to get in
running
the
back.
game.
I'm
don't
trying
care.
to
You're
get
just trying to get in the game.
I'm on the B string.
You know,
right
that's
now.
interesting because a lot of people say, you guys are beautiful ladies, you got this, you do this, but you'd be surprised. A lot of where are the godly? I'm not gonna say where are they. I know they're out there, but it's just going to take a moment for God to all connect us together. So, out of the billions of people in the world, we know God is able.
Girl, God is more than able. He is everything. He is the source, alpha, beginning,
Come
and
on
the
now.
end. That's it. So we're looking at this. How many of you, before we go out of here,
Yeah.
right now, if you had to assess your relationship, how many of you, after hearing this and these people, their letters today,
Are you in?
can you relate?
Are you in a toxic
Are
relationship
you in a
right
toxic
now?
relationship?
You flipped around again.
I don't know.
Are
what's
you?
that.
Are
Because
you?
people keep trying to hop on.
Are you? That's the question. Please, which we appreciate. We're not sure what outfit, but we thank you for saying that. I can't read motivations. Thank you very much. Are you, after hearing this, are you in a toxic relationship? Have you ever been in one? And if so, how did you get out? And will you get out if you're in one now? Those are the questions. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So
we're back.
my question is, are you going to get out? Now that you've identified it as
Mr.
toxic, should you get out? How do people get out of toxic relationships? How should they step by step? What's the process for that?
You know what? For me, I think you have to get to a point where you just get filled. You're just full. You just can't take it anymore. And that's what happened to me. I just said I'm tired of it.
So give them
You
an
just get
example
tired.
of what you did.
I walked in the house and said, "You got to go." I mean, literally, I tell you, that's what I did. I said, "This is not working for me. You got to go." Because when you get to the point where you pull up in your garage and you end up, and this is what I was doing. I would pull up to the house in my garage and I would sit in the car. I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I would sit in my car because I was more comfortable sitting, in my car and be like, "Oh God, I got to go in this house." When it gets to the point where you don't want to go in your own home and it's not peaceful, it's time to let it go. And that's the point I was at.
Whoa,
I can
whoa.
relate.
Let's get the street singer, because he's about the first brother on here. I don't know if you're a brother or, I'm sorry, first male who said that he's believing for a wife and he's celibate and he wants a wife. Oh my God. Seriously, where are you at? Because
He told you.
he says no. Is it because you in
Somebody
Omaha?
said she was married to a narcissist for 15 years. I got divorced. I was tired and drained.
Yes.
Kim, It
Thank you.
will drain you.
Thank you
You
for
will
being
lose
honest about
yourself.
that, because people are not honest about, hey, I was there for a
Sexy
while and I
mama.
finally got out.
Sexy
I finally
mama.
got myself free. Thank you for sharing that testimony, because that is a testimony.
It's a testimony.
Mm-hmm.
And 15, can you imagine? 15 years, mine was 7. 15 years, I don't know. If I probably had stayed another double that, I don't think I probably would have recognized myself.
Yeah, because you were losing yourself.
I lost myself. I lost myself
Yeah.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what I had to realize, sometimes what we have to realize, and it hurts, is that I just looked at my ex and said one day, I said, you know what I realized? You don't like me.
Ooh, and you certainly don't love me.
I don't. You don't love me. You don't like me. And what it was a power dynamic struggle, and it's because
Yeah.
my personality is my personality, and yeah, I'm never gonna tone down my personality. I'm sorry.
Our producer is so on it today. She
She's
said
on
a narcissist basically simply loves themselves. They can't even identify with how Christ loved the church, and therefore that's how he should be loving you as his spouse, because they are only in tune with loving themselves. So that is if your man, I gotta talk to the man, if he's not treating you as Christ has loved the church, the sacrifice, the unconditional love, the agape love that he's supposed to be oh Lord.
He's going to do it.
Yeah, hold
I
on,
can't do
everybody.
yours. There we go.
You gotta do
There
that.
we go. She's got it.
If that right there, then that could be a sign that
Yes.
you are married and in a relationship with a narcissist, because he's incapable of loving you like Christ has loved the church.
But let's be honest. There's a lot of men that can't do that. They don't treat their wives that way.
That's what I'm
They-
just saying.
That's it. They love their moms more. They love their boys more.
Well, we got to talk about it. Well,
Yeah,
but they love
that's the
themselves. Don't you think they love themselves?
They don't love.
They're incapable of.
Please come on for the.
No,
our producer, y'all.
no.
She has experience in
Hold
this.
on.
A true narcissist that's actually been diagnosed with narcissism, because there's having narcissistic
You right.
tendencies,
And
and
there's
there's
a
a true actual
I was married to a
narcissist.
narcissistic personality disorder
Right,
person.
right.
Yes.
Oh, really?
They
Diagnosed?
are
Wow.
Seriously.
They're completely incapable of love. It's not an emotion that
That
they can feel.
that marriage lasted for less than 4 months, just by the way.
That should
It wasn't
have
a
been
real.
known.
Can you go back and do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like for even now?
That's what. Hey, I got one.
I would love to do that, because that don't even count to
Yeah,
me.
he was married
I
7
hate
times, and he told me 3 of them didn't count. So I'm assuming that's what he did. He said he don't count. So Kareem said this. He says, "Is being celibate a good thing?"
Ooh,
Yes.
But we're not gonna street singer. I had so many women.
He read the real Bible. I wish I could see that.
He read, and realized he didn't at
Learn
church.
anything at church.
Where church were you going to from? I mean,
But
because
let's remember,
yeah.
the Bible says, I'm going to tell you this though, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. That means we need to be studying it for ourselves, not just listen to the pastor on Sunday. We need to be
Yeah,
studying.
study
it. I
ourselves,
study
too.
mine every morning.
So Gerald,
You
you're
gotta
right.
study.
Men that love their mothers do know most of the time how to love their wives. It's that displaced
Hey, Dion.
love where
Hey, Mary.
nobody
Bleep.
nobody. My mom is everything, and you can never measure up. That's from the angle that they were talking about. But
Hey,
a good
Dion.
indicator is, of course, how a man treats his mother. Absolutely, most of the time, or if they don't, or if they have a dysfunctional.
That's not, nope.
Well, listen. Hold on. Can I just say this for a
Yeah,
moment?
say
If
it.
a man has a dysfunctional relationship with his mother, 9 times out of 10, he's not going to have a good relationship with the women in his life.
See, this is the thing. When you say that, I know guys that treat their moms like that. I know guys that treat their moms
Both ways.
like queens.
Mhm.
I know ones that treat them not like queens.
Mhm.
And what's funny is this: there are some that treat their moms like queens. Don't go by that, because he may be a mama's boy. He may be a mama's boy, and he really needs to be married to his mom. If you want me to keep it real. Because some of them are that way. The Bible tells you to leave your mother and
And
father
cleave, yeah.
cleave.
Come on now.
Some of these jokers don't know how to cleave.
Cleave,
The
or
only
leave and cleave,
They
yeah.
don't know how to leave and cleave. All they know how to do is do a meat cleaver, which is what I got in one of my marriages. So most don't have a good relationship with their mother. Rhonda Johnson says they don't have a good relationship.
The ones that are
with their mom.
toxic, she ain't
And
lying.
then, okay, Kareem asked a question. She says, "Is celibacy good?" Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Celibacy.
Well, look,
they're
why she
master
asking?
manipulators. They
Yes.
are, and there are people that have their PhDs in that.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
Dr. Keys. How are you? Getting ready for your trip? Getting ready to travel, huh?
Sorry, y'all, we got to put that thing
Yeah,
on.
but when I tell you, there are some guys that are definitely master
Manipulators. And those are the most toxic men,
So toxic.
typically, that you can ever encounter. And run.
Been
girl,
there, done
run.
that. Run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Let's
And
see.
that's what they said when they was kids. Definitely run.
I had an awesome relationship with my mother. thank God for that, because
Thank God.
I
I got
hope
a great
you have,
mom.
because I hope that translated into an amazing relationship with your wife or your significant other.
Ooh,
That's the
I like
goal.
her name.
What's that?
Beta Bride Mo. I like your name, Beta Bride. Hey, welcome. And who we have over here? Hey, Sheeta.
Y'all, thank you so much for tuning
Oh my
in today.
God.
We appreciate
Yes,
it.
we appreciate
We are
it
here
so much.
every Friday, 11:30 a.m. Fun Fridays. I am Tanika Donnell. This is.
I'm
you
Title
are.
Tina.
You know who she is today.
I'm Title Tina with Redwine Law Firm Experience.
We are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We are in Texas, but we appreciate everybody that joins us from across the country. We are very appreciative. You guys have amazing comments, and we collaborate and learn from one another. So thank you guys so much.
You know what? I can't wait to see what the inbox is going to be after this. Now, remember I said there's a difference between inboxes and DMs, okay? Now, inboxes are these nice letters right here.
Gerald, we're going to come to you for a second.
DMs are different. You should be able to recognize
So
them.
it's
No,
subtle.
I
No.
disagree.
It's subtle
Oh, it's
sometimes,
subtle,
and
girl.
it gets they become more comfortable. It changes sometimes, so you can
Thank
recognize
you.
them sometimes only when you are in it.
See, this is only when you're in it, but this is what I love.
What?
We have this beautiful lady over here. She
Hey,
says,
Dion.
hello, ladies, looking beautiful. Take time speaking truth. That's it. We
Thank
gotta speak-
you.
That's it.
Come on.
Speak truth.
Thank you. You know what? Because people need to speak more truth and be more transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are lying to each other out here. The narcissist is tricky. I just want to talk to you this for a second. They're master manipulators, and you don't know sometimes they are narcissists until you are well into a relationship with
Okay,
them.
we've got a comment over here, and I want to ask for those of you, I want to know how many people agree with this. She says, Rhonda says, there are high sexual performers, and that's their value.
Yeah.
And they keep you hooked in vicious cycle. So you're saying the sex had you addicted to
That's
it?
what she just said. Read between the lines, girl. That's what she said. Is this true or not? A true girl. She done
Really?
said that. Wow.
You know what that's called, y'all? Honestly, that's a soul tie.
Of course that is.
That's why you shouldn't be sleeping and spraying yourself
That's why
out
being
here like
celibate is
peanut
probably
butter and jelly
the
on
right
a
way to
sandwich.
go. And that's why I'm
You
talking
can't do
about
that.
abstinence.
Abstinence, celibacy. Yeah. Is it, which word is it, producer?
Because there's two different.
Abstinence.
Well,
Abstinence.
some guy broke this down to me. I was like, oh, for real? He
It's a
said, I
difference.
said, I'm abstaining from sex until I get married again. And he said, are you being celibate or abstinence? And he told me, oh, there's a difference.
What's the
And,
difference?
She'd have to look it up. He broke it down. There was a
There's a
difference.
difference?
There was a difference. Libby, what's the official difference? Producer?
Oh God, don't get me lying.
See, and we've got- okay, we have a guy.
To abstain from something is to like you're not gonna be involved in it or do it until a certain time.
I'm abstaining.
But celibacy.
You've given it up.
You've given it up before, and now you're not until so
What?
basically like
One of you've never had sex, right?
correct. So
I'm
celibacy
abstaining.
right.
Okay.
So abstaining.
So
you've
like a
done it.
rabbi is celibate.
They've never.
So that's
So that ain't. So sir, you're
We're
not
abstaining.
celibate. You're abstaining.
we're abstaining. We're,
Yeah.
see,
We're
we're learning.
abstaining.
We're learning.
So that we don't get a narcissist who the only thing that he can contribute is his overdrive sexually. That's what she
That's
just
she
said.
said. She said high sex performer. That means that joker was
It's
probably
good.
had her turning flips. So
The freakiest of
Yeah,
the freak.
that's what she said.
If that was his only contribution, well,
that was his
that
only
was probably tough. To
She'll,
get, yeah,
Rhonda
well.
tell you the truth. She'll say if that was his only contribution.
Was
But
it the
I
only
believe
one?
that. I think a lot of. I can't say it on here, can I?
She said
a lot
no.
of them are hypnotized. Y'all know what I want to say. That's the word they
They
say.
said, brother laying the pipe and putting in the
That's
work.
it. He was going overtime.
He was like, well, he had.
And he would look. He wasn't laying no plastic PVC pipe either. So listen, I'm telling you.
Child, you done said that today.
Y'all know I keep it real on here. He wasn't doing PVC.
So here's one of the last questions, guys. Is it possible to turn a toxic
Yes,
relationship
ma'am.
around? And if so, what helped turn it around?
Thank you. What turned it around?
Yeah.
God and prayer. For me, it was God and prayer.
Okay.
And
But
you know
did you
what?
have to get out?
Oh yeah, I got out.
So no. I'm asking for the people that actually stayed. Were you able to turn it around?
Oh, you mean
Yes.
were they able to change? Oh, they couldn't turn around. I think they had to pray, and God probably turned around. But did they? And then, do you think that those traits are always there? Do you think they're always there?
Here's mine.
Did you ever talk to the one that was a narcissist? Is he still
Hell
there?
no.
Dang. Okay.
No.
Oh
my God. No.
Rhonda said she was digmatized. I didn't.
Is that
I
in
didn't
the
wanna say it.
dictionary?
I didn't want to say it. It's in the
Wow.
in the Ebonics dictionary. I
Wow,
guarantee
wow,
it.
wow.
Yeah.
So no, I do not eat, I don't even, there's no kind of connection I ever want to have with that person. No, I do not.
Oh, Dirk said the only person you can turn around is you. Whatever turns with you is meant to go with you. Oh, whatever turns with you is meant to go with you. Oh.
Whatever turns with you, meaning changes.
Changes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one,
That's
Derek.
a good one, D.
So,
That's a good one.
if someone is unwilling to make the
That's a really
change,
good
they're
one.
not willing to say, "Hey, you know what? I didn't realize I was that way. I will make the necessary changes." You guys get counseling together, then maybe that's an opportunity, right?
That is definitely an opportunity because I mean it didn't work for me in my last marriage, but that's because I think you both have to really want it to work, and I think you get to a point of there's just no return. I hate to say that, but I think you do. If you let it go on for so long, it reaches a point of no return.
Well, let's just see what Kim says. Kim says, I think once the toxicity is introduced in the relationships, it's hard for people not to resort back.
It is.
It
Tit
is.
for tat.
Because-
it is.
Yeah, it
It
is. We agree with you
Yeah,
completely.
I agree with you 100% on that, Kim, because it is. Yes, just be honest with yourself and your partner. That's so true.
That's so true. But do you think a true
Or
person? Do you
he said
think
you can only control yourself? That is so,
so?
true.
That's fact. But so if you can only control yourself and the other person's unwilling to change, do you have the strength to leave?
If you
Not if you're digmatized.
Not if you digmatized. Run call it digmatized. I love it. That's her word. I wanted to say it. She said it.
She said that.
But yes, it is. Cause let's face it, y'all. Let's be honest. Now there are some brothers out there that can do some tricks. Okay, and you can probably find another to do some tricks the right way when you're married. You know. So I want to go on the record.
Carlos says I'm out.
Carlos, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. So it really is. I mean, how many men are out there with women that are really narcissists, but they are
Because of how
super
they- yeah,
fine?
yeah.
Oh, man, she's
Men,
fine,
could
she's
you be
fine.
honest
I mean,
about it,
they
please?
stay
Talk
with
about
them.
it. Talk about it.
So we're
Talk
talking
about it.
It's the truth. They stay with women because they're super
Facebook,
fine.
what y'all got? Are men more apt to stay with a toxic, narcissistic woman because she's fine?
He said he finna go have him a cigar and whiskey. Thank you for making the start of my Friday so enjoyable.
You will.
You love that. And Quinn said toxicity requires a cleansing or purging. If there is no desire or determination to make them change, then it will remain toxic.
Facts.
That's facts.
But most
That's
narcissists
facts.
don't recognize themselves as narcissists, in my opinion.
they don't.
They don't think
they put everything on you.
Yeah, they can't help
Everything
themselves.
was everything was
Absolutely.
my fault. You're insecure or you're jealous. The insecure was one I heard that
You
part
ain't
all the
lying.
time.
He said, "Thank you so much. May that type of love never find you.
Never find me again, brother. Never find me again. Amen.
thank
I'm telling
you.
you.
No,
focus on
thank
what
you.
brought you guys together and work from there. Oh,
Yeah,
Derek
that's
says
good.
focus on. Okay,
That's good,
but-
Derek.
okay, that's
Thank
really
you for joining
good.
on our TNT page. Thank you.
Thank you. And hey, Night Vision. Listen, but this is the thing.
Huh?
What if what brought you together
Uh-oh.
wasn't necessarily the right thing that brought you together? Maybe it was toxic to begin with.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people don't want to be honest about that. Why they're with someone is the sex, is how they look, are those things that are not.
because
You know,
all of
deep.
that fades. What do you do
absolutely.
when after that woman, that super fine woman, has kids and
Amen to
gains
that.
like 100 pounds?
Fine is not the final answer in the relationship.
Nope.
Men, are you sure? Because y'all sure are like a lot of eye candy.
We see the guys that talk to that make comments on here.
Yeah.
That's what they talk about. You notice they have bad things to say about women they've dated, but you always ask this:
Who you choosing?
Who you choosing? Who are you choosing?
Are you at church?
Hey, Michelle.
One thing about churches, they have a lot of singles groups, right? Who's in the singles group all the time?
Hey, Berta.
Who's in the single ministry all the
Hey,
time?
Patrick. Hey, Patricia.
Who's in the
singles
single
group?
Women.
Women.
And
They
there are-
usually outnumber the men. And you know what?
Women.
Girl, let me tell you. I went
See?
out with this guy one time. This is the thing. There's a lot of false. You guys believe a lot of false things. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because I went out with this one guy, and he thought
We're gonna
he
get to
had
your
it.
motivations. I'm telling
He
you.
thought he had it going on, and had the nerve to tell me he felt sorry for me because women like me that were attractive and
Yeah.
had this, that, the
We
other.
got it.
We have. I have tons to choose from, and I'm thinking to myself, brother, you
brother,
5'6". You ain't got that many choices. Listen.
So this is what he said. He
Not
said,
anything against brothers that's short, but he rubbed me wrong that day.
okay, he said a lot of women change and stop giving men the cookies. So I got something for you. That does happen, but
And
can
I
I
said,
wait,
Derek told me stop talking about my costume.
but can I ask, what are you doing to keep it spicy? What are you doing for the foreplay?
I got my-
What are you doing to get her in the right mindset
Well, you know what?
so that she wants to give you the cookies?
But guess
it
what?
goes both ways.
No, and they gotta understand. This is the thing with men. So y'all understand with women. You need to make love to us all day. Not
All
just
day.
when you get in the room, all of a sudden y'all
No,
think y'all gonna turn on
no.
some Teddy Pendergrass,
No,
turn off the
no.
lights, and everything gonna happen.
You should be shooting them
No.
texts. You should be sending those
No.
like, I'm missing you. I'm
Uh-uh.
thinking of you. I want to do this to you. You should be
Yes.
doing all of that
Yes.
leading up to that.
Yes.
And when, and maybe she ain't the only one doing all the chores, the cooking, the this, the that.
And then maybe she'll bring out that French maid costume. So I'm telling you, or
Right.
clean the house in the French maid costume. You got to do that. See, women
You just
are
want cookies,
mental,
literally.
then physical. What?
He said he just want cookies, like literally.
Somebody said, and light a candle. Somebody let her.
Yes,
Right?
like Teddy
What they want
Pendergrass,
is
baby.
brilliant.
Teddy
Hey,
Pendergrass. What
Jordan.
y'all know about Teddy Pendergrass?
I'm telling you, I know.
Come
what
on
I-
now. We
Turn
know.
out the lights like that.
Light a
Was
candle.
darker. Someone be like this, darker. How dark can you make it darker?
Thank you so much for joining on Fun Fridays. We are so excited that you guys are
Uh-oh.
here. What done happened?
Derek, you think that?
What'd he
He
say?
said when you choose people like yourself. I
So wait,
disagree.
Wait, no. Let's talk about that because shouldn't you be a reflection of each other?
You should be, but I think sometimes we choose people. I don't think we choose based on people that are like us. Because I can tell you no, I didn't.
How
He
did you
wasn't- He
choose-
wasn't like me.
Well, then why did you choose him?
Somebody said Luther. Huh? Because he was tall.
You ain't lying. Don't talk about Luther because we'll be here all day.
Girl.
Girl, we will be up in here all day. Okay, listen, but back to what he's saying though, and you can elaborate, sir. I think what he's saying is you choose people who are like you. In a marriage, but think about it. Don't you want to be reciprocity? Don't you want to reflect each other's love?
Yes, but I think when he says that, you don't necessarily know that they may present themselves as one way. Remember we talked about this. They send their representative, and then they
don't you get me
change.
started talking about that.
Right?
How long
So,
can the representative stay?
elaborate on
Because
that, please,
can you
Derek.
just not show up?
Being toxic because you're toxic. See, no.
Now, wait a minute.
No.
Now, these letters,
that's not true.
I don't think every toxic person is in a relationship with a toxic person. I disagree with that. I think people choose people for the wrong reasons and they end up being toxic. And if they took a step back, they'd say, I only want this person because of X, Y, Z.
Okay, let's look at this. Do you think that sometimes a person can go into a relationship and they're not toxic, but because of the treatment that they receive, they become toxic?
Whoa.
Because that is the instance that happened in my situation. I did not go into a relationship being toxic. It was his mannerism and things that he did.
So that
led
turned
me
you
to
toxic?
behave. I didn't turn me toxic, but my behavior was toxic. I'm not
Well,
gonna
then that
lie.
was you.
It was toxic.
Okay.
But if someone is always
So
making
he
you feel
had that
insecure-
much power over you to make you change?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you that, and then you know why? Because and this is y'all. We're being 100% honest with each other.
We're going to talk about what is toxic in a minute.
That's because I didn't love myself enough
Ooh,
and
say it
did
louder.
not.
That's good.
It's the truth because I was looking in validation outside of myself.
Versus with God. And
With
within.
God and
Yes,
within.
Yes, that's good.
That that's the difference. So
explain to this, what is toxic?
with my ex, I became with her ex, like our producer said, with her ex, she became a stranger to
her own
herself,
self.
and it happens.
So today we're talking about what toxicity in relationships, manipulation,
That's it.
jealousy, overpossessing, controlling, dominating, not considering others in your feelings or actions. All of those are toxic traits.
See, all of them are. And Gerald just said, no one can change my behavior. You know what,
gotta be
Gerald?
internal.
It's internal.
It's you.
But you know what? I guess he's saying when you're dating someone. I thought the same thing too.
Until that happened to you.
Until it happened. Let me tell you why. You guys, I was coming off of, my husband had passed away. I had been out dating without dating a year and a half just to myself. And so what I did, I went out there seeking the same thing that I had lost.
Ooh.
That's it. And I was so, I'm going to use the word desperate, so desperate for what I had lost in my husband that I went out there. And unfortunately, let me tell you something, ladies. Don't ever tell your whole story. because some men will take that story and they manipulate it, and they know how to use it and turn it against you. And that's just real talk.
Hey, 1 in a million. We did talk about that earlier. How jealousy in its kind of right capacity is not a negative thing, but it can translate on a level that is not right. It's too
See,
much.
now he said a brother lied and promised you the world, but you found out.
It was a broke. It was yeah.
No, no. For what is that?
He says
No.
women always do this. Matthew, what women always do? What? Can you Can you elaborate? Because we're probably, I don't know what you're talking about, so we want to make sure you have a voice here.
Everybody make sure you have a voice. No.
You always do what? Women always do what?
And let me just say this. I make joke all the
She
time
joking,
about let me tell y'all. My last relationship was a animal control person. Okay? So that kind of stuff does not, he was. He was, my girlfriend said, I'm trying to fancy it up. She was like, he's a dog catcher. So that's what she was saying.
What?
So that kind of stuff is not important to me. Hey, country boy, say I'm back. What'd you miss?
Country
We
boy,
miss
you over here, you over there, you everywhere, country
you
boy.
Stay on, we miss you. We love him. I love to see country boy because he keep it real.
Country boy,
But
we're wrapping up this toxicity conversation.
Oh.
What'd you say?
He says a woman always do this when you told them your story. Okay,
We're saying they use it against you. We're not clear on what you're saying.
And women always make that mistake of telling their story.
Oh
yes, they do.
So,
You know why?
so what's the question? How much do you tell? How much do you not tell? Wait a minute.
I'm not telling nothing.
That's unrealistic.
And I might not even give you my real age.
That's unrealistic.
Listen.
If you're evolving and developing a relationship with someone, how do you not share who you are and what you've been through?
Listen.
Y'all need to go deeper with that, because how are you guys supposed to get to know each other?
Let me tell you, I learned real quick. Y'all had 2 telephones. I had 2 cell phones. You had to graduate. It was like you were trying to go to college to get to me. Okay, so what I had was the burner phone. That's what some of my guys. Burner phone. You got over here, and then look, you got a fake name. I ain't gonna tell you. You give a real name.
You're talking about when you first meet somebody, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure.
Fake name. And it took you some months.
You.
And then some of them jokers stayed over there in elementary school. Then the rest of them, you had to go through stages before you got my real number. Because the reason why I did that is because I would turn that phone off, like disconnected, and then that was it.
So he's
You
saying
vanished.
that's why men lost confidence in his woman. I'm not.
Kid.
I wish I. Okay. When you told him your story, that's when men lost confidence in his woman, because he knew the whole truth about her. Monty, I'm not sure where Monty's going with that. I want to know, Monty.
Somebody's country
Is
said,
it
give you the real
Matthew?
number.
Sorry.
Country boy told me give him the real number.
What did he say?
Inbox me, country boy, real talk. He said, give him the real number. Inbox me, real talk. And then somebody said, which one? Are you with someone now? You with someone now?
Who what?
You.
No, I'm not. Who is that asking?
I don't know. Derek. Hey, Derek. That's
Hey,
Derek
Derek.
over there. Hey, Derek Harvey. Hey, with Nakia. Hey, Nakia.
No, I'm not. But
Thank you, sis.
I believe God's on the move. That's what I'm gonna say about
And
that.
Celeste, thank you. Somebody left. Y'all know me. I'm always gonna cut
She
up.
going.
I'm
Yes.
always gonna cut up. Country boy got his eyes. What you got your eyes? Look, Country boy said. I know that's right, Country boy.
Okay, y'all, we're about to wrap this up. I promise you guys are fun, engaging, and make our Friday every single Friday.
I look forward to this.
I know. Hey, please do not forget to follow us. I am Tanika Donnell, Realtor. You are.
I'm Tyler Tina. Y'all be studying trying to read comments. They be coming in so fast because y'all have good comments.
So don't forget to follow us. We are actually in real estate. I'm a real estate broker in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and realtor, and title Tina is.
I'm with Redwine Law Firm, a title company here in Dallas.
So we partner together on many files, and we have a level of excellence in our customer service and what we do with our clients. So we appreciate you guys' support. Please follow us. We appreciate you.
Yes, and any of your title concerns, title needs, y'all make sure to
And
inbox me.
ask us real estate questions. That's what we do. That's what we do. But we also love.
This
we
is,
love Jesus.
Wait, this is our side hustle.
Right? Keep it real. Streams of income is real.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts today. Thank you for tuning in. And next week, we don't know what kind of letters are going to come in this week. But if y'all want us to talk.
Hold on, sis.
Thank you so much. Is it Matthew?
You got to remember this now.
What happened?
For you first time.
What?
Difference between inbox and DM.
Oh, what's the difference?
DM. They know. These jokers know.
What's that mean?
They know the difference between the inbox and the DM. Y'all know, right?
What does
y'all
that
got
mean?
me. Okay.
I'm new to this.
Y'all, we finna go.
Okay.
Tyler Tina.
Tanika Donnell, Realtor. Thank you guys. Have a blessed and amazing weekend, y'all.
Toodles.
Bye.
Oh.